Hey, this is Notser, and today 8.0 is live on North America. I wanted to run through all of the systems that they brought online that maybe weren't tested on the public test server. Commander Respec, the AA modules, the aircraft carrier modules, Fly Strike Win, Arsenal Premium, whatever they might have introduced, I want to go through that system. So one of the first things they introduced was the ability to exchange XP. Now, the XP exchange for aircraft carriers was the following. All of the odd tier went to the aircraft carrier directly preceding it. So my tier 9 aircraft carrier, it no longer exists. I got the value of the ship. All that stuff was handled automatically. The XP was assigned to my Shokaku. Whatever I may or may not have generated on the tier 9 exists on the Shokaku. Tier 7, the tier 6, the tier 5 is on the tier 4. So the aircraft carriers were automatically exchanged. Every single module that was equipped to every single aircraft carrier was demounted and sold. And if it was an AA focus module, it no longer exists. Or the aircraft carrier module, the old ones, they no longer exist. You got the full value, and now it's up to you on whether you want to assign the new modules to your aircraft carriers. So it's pretty cool it automatically exchanged. I personally had the Graf Zeppelin's premium camouflage, but it wasn't assigned, so I had to go in and turn it back on. If you're one of those, may or may not have been confused by that. Also, the AA modules were demounted, automatically sold, and you didn't have to spend any money. They automatically demounted for no cost to you. And it's up to the player on whether they want to reassign that module slot with the brand new AA gun mod. For instance, my Des Moines had the AA range mod. It was automatically demounted, automatically sold, and if I want to buy the new AA gun mod 1, which extends the number of explosions, it's up to me, the player. I've already gotten the value back, and it's sitting in my inventory. It's whether I use that value or not. Okay, so you know what? My Midway Commander, I'm not really happy with my Midway Commander. I want to respec it. This is the way the respec is going to be offered to you as a player. So it's just going to be no cost to you until February 8th. So this allows you to, I'll wait. I didn't want to do aircraft armor first. I wanted to do survivability expert. Redistribute, no cost. And, if I make another mistake, I can easily reassign it for no cost. You can do this unlimited amount of time up until the date. So take full advantage of it. I will be streaming today at twitch.tv/Notser, and I'm going to be obviously trying to learn every optimal build and exist with the new patch. If you're interested in checking out that type of content, join me at twitch.tv/Notser. I'm going to go live at 11 a.m. Central, 12 Eastern, and yeah, we're going to cover all of it. So that's how they're handling the Commander respec. We've gone through the air modules. I've rebought them for the Midway. I have played a game. That's why there's modules assigned to it. But you might be wondering, you know what, Notser? I hate the aircraft carriers. I want to just sell them all. I don't like the CV rework. How can I do this? Please don't try and hide or conceal this. Well, I'm glad you asked. So you go into your inventory, and then under your inventory, you're going to note that there is a brand new option, aircraft carriers, and you have 56 days from the time of recording to do this. When I select the aircraft carrier module, the aircraft carrier one, it tells me everything that's possible. And there's a little bit of, temporary inventory category. This is only for now, but this is how you get the purchase value of the premium aircraft carriers in doubloons. Don't be baited to do something like this, where I was right-clicking and selling. Don't do that, because you're not going to get the full value. And don't do it here either for your main line. Don't do this. Now, you'll note that there's a clan discount that's permanent, and it gives you the full value, but handle it through the inventory screen, because the inventory screen will give you exactly what you deserve for these ships. It'll tell you how much, how much you can expect in credits, free XP, doubloons. This is where you handle it. And note, you can't sell any of the aircraft carriers prior to selling the top tier in the line. Like, I can't sell a tier 4 Langley until I've sold the tier 10, the tier 8, the tier 6 American aircraft carrier. Now, I can freely sell the premiums whenever I want, but the main line you have to go down top to bottom. Okay? I hope that helps everyone answer any questions. If you're interested in, you don't have any interest in the CV rework, that's what you do. So, on top of that, we have Fly, Strike, Win. This is the directive system, and for now, it's not available because the rest of the world needs it. But generally, the objectives were XP, base XP, free XP, credits, damage done. There was only one specific to aircraft carriers, and it actually had more Lunar New Year focused stuff. Like if you play a Pan-Asian premium cruiser, you have a chance to, finish the directives quicker. The similar thing to the Prince Idol Friedrich, the Hood, anything that's themed content, Cossack like that, that's supposed to help. The one aircraft carrier theme directive is the number of aircraft you've shot down. So don't worry too much about not being able to complete the directives. It is not focused on carrier play. It merely adds the benefit. If you are a carrier, you are shooting down. Steel Monsters is still available, apparently. Mighty Prince is gone, so keep that in mind. What else? Let's go into the Arsenal real fast. So what the Arsenal has done is they've introduced Lunar New Year. Unfortunately, though, you have to go in order. You honestly, you literally have to buy it in the bundle order. I can't even buy bundle 2 or bundle 3 without buying bundle 1 first. So bundle 1 is premium Lunar New Year containers. The containers have a chance to give you camouflage and I think some Pan-Asian ships. You've got that permanent camo in the bundle 2, along with more containers. And then under the third bundle, it is Ariane. This is the tier 8 premium Mikhail Kutuzov-esque ship for the Pan-Asian cruisers. It has the deep water torpedoes instead. That's what's different. And then you have the unique commander, Quinn Rong. Quinn Rong has enhanced demolition expert and survivability expert. The other brother is probably going to be a combat mission, but the combat mission is not available yet. I assume at some point the commander will make his way into the arsenal and you will be able to buy it, but you can't do it right now. That's really the only way of obtaining Quinn Rong that I've seen. So that's 8.0. I hope this was helpful. I hope you can take full advantage of this. Oh, by the way, you might see that there's some snowflakes. It's just because I'm so early today. The snowflakes will not be there if your server goes to 8.0 tomorrow or something like that. So hopefully this is effortless. I hope any stress or pain that this may or may not cause you is alleviated through discussion. Please comment and share what you think about 8.0's implementation of all these ways to exchange. I personally was very pleased with it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.